Prepare to qualify.
You'll laugh, you'll cry, you'll certainly wonder why you watched a semi-useless show.
How's it going, everybody?
Hello to all you schmoes out there. Welcome to another edition of a semi-useless show. I think the intro was skipping a little bit there, but that's okay. I'm your host, Jim. Right over here, we have our co-host, Bill.
AKA Skip Intro.
Nice. And our schmo host, Sam.
Hola.
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 Hello to everybody watching on Facebook Live. If you want to chat with us, bring up any topics or anything like that, just go for it.
Any hot topics?
And share the video too. Right at the bottom, next to the comment, it says share. So share with your friends, and we're gonna go worldwide like we do every week.
Yep.
Yes.
Are you talking about your butthole?
No, not that wide.
Stretches around the world.
All right. So the one thing I wanted to bring up for this week is, I don't know how new it is, but a slightly newer service that is kind of like the Airbnb for cars. The one that I know is called Turo, and not too sure what you guys have heard about it, but basically you can rent out your car, or you can go rent out somebody else's car when you're on vacation, and it's a lot less than going to a rental place. So do you have any questions or concerns about that, Bill?
It sounds familiar, but I heard.
I could have sworn he said Bill, but
That's all right.
No,
I forgot my name was Skip
Oh, go ahead.
Intro.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead. I got nothing.
No, wasn't there a service like this for? Weren't they making a service like this for houses?
Yeah, that's Airbnb.
Okay, that's all right. That's
You have to
all
leave
right.
your house to find that out, though.
Yeah,
Right,
not really. I could just download the app, but
You could.
right. You could rent out your other room in your house while you're playing games in that room.
I know. And then tell
This
them to
closet?
switch rooms when I go to sleep.
Right. And then they could play game. You could get a gamer that plays games while you're sleeping and while you're awake
They're
playing
not
games.
They're not allowed to use it.
Oh, no?
No.
You could charge it. What if you charge them like triple?
They get viruses on or something. I don't know.
Right.
Too
I don't
late.
know how to use a computer.
Well, wait, viruses on the computer or viruses in your bedroom?
Both.
Yeah.
Maybe they could clean your current viruses out. Both.
Just the bed right now.
Right.
I'm better at keeping my computer clean than my room.
Yeah, they need to make like a anti-AVG for the bedroom.
Yeah.
That's what they need to
An
do.
anti-AVG?
Anti-HIV.
Yeah, exactly. HIG or something.
AIDS video gamer.
What do you have concerns, Bill? Were you ever thinking about using this service if you were to have an extra car available?
When I heard about it the other day, I did have some concerns because I was thinking, all right, if my car's paid off, and one of the issues was the over 100,000 mile. I don't know if that's a policy, if that was Turo or another car company at the time, but my car is going to be reaching that $100,000 mark, and I don't know if Turo or the other companies that they were talking about will take care of your car or do that temporary insurance for that. Ideally, I'm worried about the wrecks because if my car is totaled, it's probably going to be $6,000 out of my pocket, which is not going to replace the car. I mean, I might be able to go buy a whole nother one for $6,000. The car's value is only really $6,000 anyways, clean, right?
Right.
So I'm feeling if it only brings in $6,000, that's like you just selling something for $6,000, put it in your pocket, or you can rent it out the next 10 years, and who knows how much money you can make.
Right.
But when it's totaled, it's totaled. So you're
Yeah.
going to get shit for it. So like, let's say your first Turo driver rents it from you, and you get like $100 for the day, and your second Turo driver totals the fucking thing. then you're out 400 or 590 $100,000.
5,000,
Yeah.
5,800. You mean?
The car's value is worth $5 million.
Oh yeah.
$500,000 million.
$500,000 million. I meant to say 5,900.
See, what I'm seeing from it is that Turo says that they will, they'll cover it, and they're saying your insurance company shouldn't find out, but I guess they could.
Yeah, it's like it's a big secret.
Especially when there's a lot of them that I see that they don't pay your full damages. So then you're probably going to go to your insurance company and they say, well, what the hell happened? And then you'll say,
What's your
well, I was
insurance?
using Turo, And
they'll be like,
Turo's,
well, yeah,
we're not going to cover that.
Yeah.
So I think maybe one of the better things to do, what me and Billy were talking about, is actually just ask your insurance company, like, how much more would it be for me to be able to have other people use my car?
Yeah.
Is it going to be $40 more a month, $20 more a month?
And they're just going to be like,
who knows?
we don't recommend it.
We don't recommend what?
They're going to be like, not a good idea. But the fact of the matter is if this does get bigger, it's not going to go away. None of the other things went away. Uber didn't go away. Airbnb didn't go away. Insurance companies are going to have to prepare for this, and they're going to have to embrace it. I might sound like a crazy person, but but
Uber, you're still driving your own car.
I understand that, but what I'm saying is Uber is a service that I would have never thought would have taken over the taxi business, and it did.
Did you see that ghost behind me?
Yeah, that was actually my insurance agent for my car.
Yeah.
They're going to chime in and be like, not recommended.
Right, exactly.
But yeah, it's better to be honest, but they're not going to be prepared, so they're going to tell you no. But one day the insurance companies are going to have to accept this, and they're just going to be like, listen, we could make people pay an extra $80 a month. They might actually be like, why not?
Right. I'm reading a lot that, hey, my car was just straight up stolen. It's like one of the number one things on here.
Yeah, I would imagine it would be a great scam.
Well, I guess they got to cover that then.
But they don't.
I don't know. That's what people. Who knows? Like, that's what's hard with the reviews. Is you're retarded. Is people.
What happened to your background? Your old background?
It's all ripping apart and tore
I
apart.
just used mine to cover up my garbage.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
I just probably display my garbage.
You do.
But no, so
You can see it.
the what I was gonna say is you never know when I'm looking at these ones. I was trying to look for the worst ratings with Turo, but this could just be like I'm trying to think of a rental car company like Avis going on there and talking shit about it, so you don't use this service, Because what Turo basically says, if they get into an accident, we cover it. Or else, what is the other reason? Any reason for having Turo and not just going on Craigslist and be like, "Hey, I'll rent out my car."
Rent out my car. And it sounds like since there's car thefts and stuff like that, then it's not really that great, anyways.
Right. Yeah.
I think the first insurance company that embraces this is going to do the same thing as Turo, though, because the insurance company probably won't combine with Turo. And here's what I think the future is. And before insurance companies embrace it and charge you extra money to be a part of Turo, because they're going to have to. You can't hide it from them forever if something happens.
Right.
They're going to try to do their own thing where it's like, hey, if you decide to rent out your car, since it's going to be a thing anyways, and people are hiding it from their insurance companies from what I'm hearing.
Yeah. They're basically advising that almost.
Yeah. So the insurance companies will do it themselves. There'll be a Geico service probably. Would you like to rent your car out? And then you do renter's insurance on top of that. Car renter's insurance. So
basically like they do that with
will be gone.
They do that with your house if you're going to rent out your house.
Exactly.
They give you
everything all
insurance.
combined. Like, how people can lock their doors on their houses and everything remotely. Well, you could do it with cars a million years
ago. Wait, what?
You can be out of town and lock your doors in your house.
Whoa, you're talking about the future now, dude.
This already happens. They show
I'm just messing.
Yeah, but you could do it with cars forever, and ever since
Yeah.
I had a car that had any electronic stuff, I was like, how come I can't just do that?
Cars. You know what? I was just thinking about the same thing. How come every house doesn't have roll up windows? Like, why isn't there just a button next to the window?
There
That
you
you
go.
just press it. I mean, otherwise you got to open the blinds, then you got to
Mhm.
open the window, and then shut the. Maybe if you want to just have a little bit of light
Moonroof.
coming through, yeah.
The moonroof.
More than anything, because of the blinds, you want like a button on the side there to open and close the window.
I want my car to. I want my fuck.
No, yeah.
You
I
would.
want my house to drive.
Go buy a Winnebago.
Yeah, get a fucking RV.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It literally exists.
Yeah.
I do. But I want my.
If you want a boat that sails, get a houseboat.
Right. Now, do you
Why
that's
would you
one
get a
thing.
sailboat?
On an
Why would you
RV
say-
on an RV, do you get car insurance or house insurance?
That's car insurance.
Do you think
the-
just car insurance?
I don't think.
Yeah,
I think
because-
that there's something there because I don't think it is just regular insurance for an RV. I think the
No.
policies are probably higher.
yeah.
It's a big house on wheels, so there's no way you're only paying $80 for RV
Well, I mean-
insurance. I wanted to be an RV insurance salesman.
I know
pick
this
up
is-
extra customers on the side.
Yeah, I know this isn't insurance, but like, I mean, even look at like a trailer that has like vehicle registration and shit.
Right.
It's just
Right.
like look how far it goes like towards the car end. I think an RV would definitely be car insurance.
It would be. It's not home insurance at all, but it's not going to be your regular car insurance rate either.
I'm looking it up.
I love how I'm like, I'll look it up. Jimmy's like, I'm looking it up. Sam's like, I'm the fact checker. I'm not looking it up.
No, the hands are just one hand's right here, one hand's on my dick.
Let him bite me now.
Of course. Always.
Nice.
So your hands on the floor then.
Yes,
Interesting.
glad I got it.
Specialized RV insurance versus ordinary auto insurance. Gives you comparable new RV if you're just
Geico does it. They'll do boat, RV, motorcycles.
Oh yeah, they do separate it.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a
If you have
motorcycle.
car insurance, if you have car insurance, any like if the stove or something gets effed up, it's not going to be covered under car insurance. You have to have RV.
I was actually considering what I do. Almost wanted to sell RV insurance also. I actually talked to a customer about it yesterday. I was like, we were talking about insurance stuff. I said, you know what? I should probably sell RV insurance. And then they were quiet because they were like, I don't want you calling me up and trying to get me to buy RV insurance. Probably. I was just like, I would think the same thing. I'd be like, this person going to pester me later?
RV insurance, huh? I don't think I have a need for
No,
that.
sir. I don't think I need that.
Exactly. Hey,
Rubber
anybody
RV.
watching on Facebook, if you want to add to the conversation, make sure you talk. And right next to where you're adding to the conversation, you can't add to the conversation without clicking that little share button. That's the new rule. Click share. All your friends will see it. I know you kind of wanted to be exclusive watching the show since it's so great, but let all your other friends know too. Give
Yeah.
Be giving during this holiday.
If you don't,
season.
we're going to start charging. It'll be a premium service.
Yep.
How are we ever going to be the Tears for Fears of podcasts?
What?
I don't know.
I don't even know what to.
That's the only
Wait.
thing I could think of at the
So,
time.
yeah, but what does that even? Yeah, well, what does that even imply? 'Cause,
Yeah.
I mean,
What was? Can you elaborate a little bit?
Where are you going with that?
Really want me to
Where
elaborate?
were
I mean, if you
going?
said if you said like, oh, the Beatles of podcasting or something, I kind of get it.
Yeah, but that's
Right.
a cliche. Why would anybody want to do
Yeah,
that?
I know Tears for Fears is big and everything, but it's not like the biggest of
Exactly.
anything.
Exactly.
It's not even like the 30th biggest of anything.
Right.
Yeah.
So how are we eventually going to become that if you guys don't
Oh.
share? That's our ultimate.
All right. Yeah. All right. I
To
get
not
it.
be known still,
That's our
basically.
ultimate goal right there. Okay.
To just
Sure.
be known, but not like the best.
Right.
All right.
The best around.
That's all. Yeah. Tears for
Um,
Fears song.
So, I do want to move into something that we didn't get a chance to talk about last week. As soon as Billy just jumps off for some reason, and I want to change it up a little bit. This is about the evolution of animals and what what we think is the best evolution, but I want to change it. If you could take any evolution from any other animal, which one is it going to be?
Well, that totally
Besides the
ruins my
human
day.
brain. The human brain dominates everything. Even if we did the old way, you'd have to take the human brain away.
The human brain still needs the education, though. Like, if you took everything away and it was a caveman and then there's a dinosaur, like, the first day, you're dead. That's all there's to it. It takes a couple tries and a couple lives to be able to...
There's no dinosaurs anymore. I'm talking about now. Like,
Right now?
animals right now.
Right
Yes.
now.
I'd take gills because like you don't need oxygen. They could just like go to the moon without a spacesuit.
Are you talking about Jim's
Wait, but
friend Gills?
Wait, you still need H2O with gills. What are you talking about?
I know. I'm trying to think
That's
of
the
something
worst
for-
place to go is to the moon. There's absolutely no H2O
That's
there.
the last time I go to the moon. Then
You need moon.
Best
If you need
movie
moon
ever.
gills, if there's an animal that has moon gills, then you're all set to go.
Right. I got moon gills. I got 2 flaps that wind passes through them. Precise manner.
What?
Moon
All
gills.
right.
moving on.
So let me break it down a little bit, okay? There's a few different things that I would say are the greatest evolution things that we should want.
Hmm.
You could have the size of a blue whale, which
Penis?
is unbelievable. Yes, that too. You get the blue whale penis with it.
I could live in it.
Yeah. So you got the blue whale, the size of that.
Size of a bus.
You have the speed of a cheetah.
The penis only is the size of a bus. I'm just dropping some scientific.
A whale's bigger. Blue whale's bigger than a bus. Though.
I know. I said the whale's penis is as big as a bus.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Fine. I could live in it because I can live in a bus.
So you have that size. You have the
Mhm.
speed of a cheetah. You have
Right.
an eagle. I think the falcons are the fastest. So a falcon, I guess, for flight of a bird.
Okay.
Um,
You're combining all these things?
the vision of a bird too. No, I'm saying these are pretty much the options you have of the best.
You're just going to narrow it
Things.
down.
Octopus, where it can camouflage with anything.
Hmm.
So you basically could
Are you
have
sure that's not a
invisibility.
squid? Octopus and squid do the same thing?
Well, octopus, squid, octopus, squid, and cuttlefish.
It's 8 times today.
And cuttlefish, they all use camouflage, but the certain octopus is the best.
Octopi.
thing.
That's 16
Octopi.
times now.
Yes,
You had to piss.
yes. So, where was I? So you got
Fucking
the
octopus.
Now,
Maybe a plant.
Rhinoceros?
no, you can't be a plant. We're doing animals. We could do plants next week.
What if it's a
All right.
carnivorous plant?
Then you have either the scent of a
woman?
shark or a
Wow.
dog.
Okay.
Yes. You have that, and then heat, where you can see heat like a snake.
What about the yawn of a Sam?
So what out of those things, where are you at? I'm trying to think if there's anything else.
I do like the I
Like
kind
the
of like
sonar.
the chameleon thing. You know, being able to blend in with your surroundings, I think is really. I think for some creatures, it's
But a chameleon's nowhere near as good as an octopus. An octopus takes the actual shape. Like, if something's gritty that it's sitting on, it turns its skin into that same grittiness even.
So you're saying I can have the ability of the octopus on land because octopuses can't be on land,
Right.
and a chameleon can.
On land. Yes, that ability on land, yes.
So I have that ability on land, so I'm already better than a chameleon right off the bat.
Right. Yeah.
Actually, then that's what it would be then. Mine would be the octopus because I like the whole blending in thing like a chameleon. If I have even better blending in, almost cloak-like technology.
I got a problem with the octopus though.
The best technology is not technology. Have you noticed that?
Yeah, but it's good for hiding in a place after you already found it. But when you're actually moving, the octopi,
Yes.
maybe,
Sure.
you can see them when they're moving. Though they can't. They have to stay still to blend in.
Right.
You
know what's crazy though is like I saw a thing with an octopus and it went like when it was swimming, it did like one big push, and then it made itself look like a stingray while it was gliding through the water. So it actually changed into looking like a stingray.
On purpose?
And then,
That's what they do?
and then another one, it like put part of its body over its head and then crumped its 4 of its leg, and it looked like a crab crawling on the bottom of the ocean. It's insane.
They're just way overpowered. I mean, as far as like, well, I guess sharks too, and whales.
So it makes itself look like a crab. So what's the advantage of that? Like,
I have no clue.
Going after it.
It might even be just doing it for fun.
It's saying, "Come after me, and I'll kick your ass." Because I'm just a crab, but I'm really an octopus.
Right.
I feel like an octopus could defend itself way better than a crab in the first place.
Oh, yeah. That's why it's probably just going to a weaker thing. Like, oh, come attack me.
So maybe it is just for fun. It's like role-playing.
Right.
Bottom of the sea.
Yeah, maybe there's another octopus that's really into crabs. That really wants crabs.
And they're octopus.
Maybe there's a puss that wants crabs.
Who likes a cross-dress under the sea? Octopus, crab, pants.
Yes. I don't know. For me, it's got to be flight. Just being able to fly is really.
Yeah, because I mean, I don't know. Going invisible, it's like just when you stand still, it's just like I'd rather just like carry a gun or something. I don't know.
What about
like someone attacks you? You could just shoot them with a gun. But if you're flying, you should get away from someone with a gun or something. I don't know.
What about like? What about the opposite of like size-wise and going down to like an ant or something, but still be really strong? You know.
Ant-Man.
Well, they are really
like
strong.
Ant-Man.
Like their size, but not stronger than. That'd be ridiculous if we were an ant size and we're strong as a human. I think.
Right.
That'd just be like, how would that ever work?
What if you were ant size, just the strength of an ant, I guess.
But the smarts of a human.
But the smarts of a human, yeah.
Yeah, so you can just like never die.
Since you can do under the sea stuff to land stuff, why can't I just float like an octopus too, just on land?
Just float. I don't know.
Nah, you still gotta have the water.
You know, I always got to break that wall.
Yeah, no floating.
No, fuck that.
No, fuck that. No,
yes, fuck that.
No.
What about so I guess it's almost like superheroes, which like best what do you think is the best thing? Invisibility, flying,
right.
Spider-Man-y kind of thing.
What about the sacrifices? What about the bat? My first choice was going to be the bat before I thought of the octopus. Because they're strong, they can fly. They're blind though, but they use, sonar, right? Isn't it like a little sonar?
It's just that eagles like destroy bats all the time. They go into like herds of bats and just eat them like they're nothing. Because they can see and they fly faster anyways.
So like Eagle Man versus Batman, game over.
You gotta look at it like I'd rather be a bird or a. I mean, this is just like saying if I had to be the actual animal, I'd rather be like a bird or a mammal because you don't even like. Do you even like get off as a fish?
Then you could be a bat. You could be a bird and a mammal.
Don't they lay the eggs and then you gotta like spew on the eggs?
My thing with like while you're living, like I think birds have to have like the least amount of predators going after birds.
Yeah.
Right? What goes after a bird?
Nothing. Like other birds are the only birds.
Right.
The only predators of a bird usually, right?
Cats.
Right.
Cats sometimes get birds.
I still don't know.
Little tiny
how
ones.
the fuck.
Yeah. What?
I don't even get it.
Well, I know for a fact
What?
because I just remember a buddy munching on a pile of feathers once.
I know.
Right.
And what's crazy is like you figure they get more rats than birds, but cats bring in so many birds.
There's just more
They're
birds.
probably-
Yeah.
They're probably already injured or something, and you guys just didn't know that it got injured.
Probably.
Because
from
probably-
the-
Yeah, maybe, but I
Like
wonder
from-
what. Well, once you ever see like a dead squirrel from a cat, they're just too good at climbing. I
No,
guess?
squirrels would mess up a squirrel would mess up a cat.
I don't think so.
Fight back pretty good.
I think so, dude.
Messes up.
They got
old
like
babies.
crazy claws.
They'd run
Imagine-
away better. They wouldn't fight back. They'd run away. But they might be that much better going up a tree than a cat.
Yeah, they definitely are that, but I think they have the ability to fight back if they had to like get one swing off and then run away.
Mm-hmm.
A lot more than like either a mouse or a bird, obviously.
It's where I saw a squirrel beat up a cat once. The cat went up the tree and the squirrel was like, "Stop being such a pussy."
Nice.
Good old dad joke. Why don't we have a sound drop that just goes dad joke of the
joke.
week? Not even a dad,
You know what
as far as I know. Typical dad joke of the week.
the squirrel was going after?
What's that?
These nuts.
These nuts.
Oh, there it is.
Got
Got
him.
him.
You definitely got me. I didn't see it coming.
Yeah. Yeah. I think it's tough to beat the flying thing.
Hmm.
I think, although we haven't,
I didn't even see her come from the other direction first.
There's just some cloaked figure.
that was way earlier. She went and took a shower and everything.
I thought you were going to say the other SH. But
no, what is weird though, we do have the ability to fly, but we do not have the ability to make ourselves invisible yet.
hmm.
So the invisibility type thing from the octopus is pretty darn good.
I keep wanting to think squid.
Octopus is the best at it. Squids can do it
Are
too.
you sure? Are
Yeah.
you sure?
I'm telling you, watch the whole
They're
documentary.
strong too. Like a squid's like weak. And
It's octopus is pretty much the best evolutionary invertebrate ever.
Do you think that a squid versus octopus? What do you think? Who would win?
Octopus all day.
yeah.
How?
They're
How
strong too. They can just
They're
freaking
way smarter. They're stronger.
Smarter
Squid are just food for other
They're
animals. That's about it.
glorified jellyfish.
No. I
Yeah.
don't want it. I've already had. I've already eaten.
I'm trying to think of the name of the camouflage octopus. There's a certain one that's really good at it.
No.
Yeah, see, there's like shape shifting. Here we go. Let's see if we can watch this video. I'll screen
I'm
share.
not getting back to the show.
I don't know if I should blow it up or try and leave it like this. Let's blow it up and see how blurry
Worst
it gets.
camouflage ever.
Look, wait till you see this. Oh no, don't be loading.
Well, it's good. That gives me more time to look for it. I don't see it.
That just looks like 2 balls and a dick,
Believe me, this is going to
That's
change
your
your
balls
life.
screaming.
or a
This is
map
gonna-
of the United Kingdom.
You can watch it. I guess we're going to have to watch it slowly because this will change your life.
You have herpes if that's your balls and dick right there. You at least have herpes. That's,
Why is it?
And the other
So
angle
bad.
kind of looked more like it.
That's not the octopi, is it?
Oh my gosh. Here, you'll be able to see it like this too.
By
Right?
the way, we still win because we eat those bitches.
We eat everything. Why is it so? I guess because I'm running a whole show and everything.
It's almost 5 years ago.
It's loading like crazy fast.
I have to admit I was screaming when I got this video thing.
Watch
What
this.
makes a marine biologist scream?
Keep looking.
No,
Oh
fake.
No, it's
no!
real.
Totally.
I know. I've seen a lot of these octopi
Roger Hanlon captured this about 10
things,
years
and
ago.
they're all real.
He was doing a study in the Caribbean and
Oh,
Yeah.
so this was
followed
over
this
15 years ago.
octopus for about an hour.
Watch,
When
watch,
it crept
watch him
behind the
land.
rock and went into camouflage mode, he
Jammed the camera down right in its face, so to speak.
prompting it to go from camouflage
Boom.
to startled defense.
Don't
Blanching
understand.
went very quickly.
And then inking him.
But I followed the animal and finished the dive.
Watch,
and
keep
when I
watching,
popped
'cause
the
he-
surface, it was
He
only
just
about
keeps
5
landing
minutes.
on different surfaces and
Extremely
changing
weird.
to
They
what
thought
the
I was
different
having a dive
surface looks like.
accident.
When actually he was having
It was a eureka moment. There's no doubt about it.
And that's because Hanlon is trying to understand just how camouflage works in cephalopods.
Yes, cephalopods, squid, octopus, and cuttlefish.
They are masters of optical illusion.
They are the animals best known to go anywhere in camouflage. No animal comes even close to
Fake.
the speed and diversity of appearances of this animal.
Oh
And they
yeah.
have a few tricks at their
I'm
disposal.
going to tell you why.
Look at this.
Octopus and cuttlefish can
Look at
change
this.
their skin texture.
Boom. They
This is
changed
the
their
only
skin
animal
texture.
group we know
Gone.
of
How long
Look
do
at-
they live?
fine control of its skin to create the bumpiness.
And they match their skin dimensionality by sight, not by touch, which is a...
Vexing visual perception question.
And of course, they change color. So
That's why it
here's
doesn't
an
make
octopus.
sense.
Doing what we call the moving rock trick.
He's
I'm
trying to look like a rock.
I'm a rock. Now watch this.
Watch him disappear.
So
Boom.
the amazing thing
Gone.
is that these animals are colorblind, yet they are capable of creating
Look at that.
color-matched patterns. But we don't know
So
how.
while he was moving there, he was trying to be a crab because he knew
One
he had
way
to
he's
move.
studying this is by
They said he was being a
looking closely at
rock right
squid
there.
Skin.
But I saw a different
That's
one where
what
he was
you're
being a
seeing
crab.
here.
And that way, if there's something over top, it can see that it's just a rock.
under the
basically.
spots on there.
So what eats them in the
Most
first
cephalopods
place?
with their squishy bodies
What?
rely on camouflage as their
I think
main
whales
protection
and
from
stuff. I
predators.
know
Oh.
whales eat squid, but I don't know if they eat
No, their main
octopus.
camouflage point is so they can catch things going
This is
by.
one of Hanlon's
Ah,
major
yes.
hypotheses.
Or if
Yeah.
they're scared, they hide though.
3 to
too.
4
Yeah, like a human, they know it's
states
they
that
can't kill that.
this camouflage
Okay.
Sharks and
This is
stuff.
what I don't get.
By uniform, we mean that there's little or no contrast in the pattern.
There's model
Mottled
how did they get the
small-scale
perception?
light dark splotches.
and disruptive. And Hanlon analyzed this video.
How do they get the perception on how they need to camouflage themselves? Because if it's not for
Why we
defense
don't
and it's
see
to eat,
animals.
We can't find any true.
It's to eat,
statistical
yeah.
Matches.
right?
Things
So,
things go by and then they just they
Right.
grab it. Yeah.
but how does the octopus is going to look at what it's on
Camouflage just
and
means
transform based on
fooling
what
whatever's
he's looking at,
you,
right?
which
Yes.
suggests
So how does he know
Behind the eight
how
ball, as
to
it were,
make
if we think the world looks
make
like
it
how we
to
see
what
it.
it's supposed to look like to you or to a
He
specific
just saw
creature?
it when he's going up to it.
It's just
Yeah.
too perfect. It's just too perfect.
They're that smart. They're just that smart and they know what to do.
They're that
Dude,
smart.
I
They
seen
know
one.
to
I
show
seen
you
one
that
where they-
texture.
Yes. They can see what it looks like and they just know to turn their body to that. It's just like we can look at someone raise their hand and we can raise our hand. Kind
It's
of.
bullshit.
Whoa. That's what this
Photoshop.
is.
It's not. It's real. I used to not believe it, but it's
Photoshop.
happened so many
It's
times.
I'm telling you, dude.
I don't care
It's
how many
insane.
green episodes it's on. It's been bullshit.
All right, let's try and guess. What is that? Is that where he is?
Yeah, I think right there.
That's not even that good. Oh wait, no, that's the
Oh.
fish. Where's the
Bottom of
octopus?
someone's swimming pool and they photoshopped it.
Oh, is that the octopus right there? What the heck?
Squid.
Why is it so small?
No, that might be, is that a cuttlefish or a squid?
I
They
don't
kind
know.
of look the same a little bit. Jesus, music is really loud. Dude.
The cuttlefish was the lead singer from Guar's Penis, by the way.
Oh yeah.
Called the cuttlefish, yeah. Just to let you know, there's no joke there. It's just it is what it is.
All right, let's watch this.
Let's see what this guy does. All right, he gets in there, and
Wow,
come on now.
that's crazy. Anyways, so I was watching this one documentary where
So
they were
they're
trying
smarter
to.
than us.
What's that?
Well, they're smarter than us. If
In a
there's
certain way, yeah. In certain ways, some things are smarter.
if there's creatures out there that can do this, which there is, they're in.
No, they're not. They're not smarter than us.
Smarter, they're just
Yeah, they're very smart.
there's just stuff that they can do that we
Yeah,
can't.
we can't do that. And imagine if we could do that, we'd probably be able to look at it and be like, okay, I got to turn into that. If we
Right.
could do it,
I still
we
think
could probably
it's
match the
bullshit.
colors as we grow up. We can become the masters at matching the colors if we could just do it. Like,
Right.
oh, okay, we got to look like that. I know I got to do this. Boom.
Yeah.
So
Just like
then-
you don't even have to think about moving your arm.
They're not even. Yeah, they're not even thinking. Almost, it's just
Yeah.
like bam. This it just
like we're not
happened for
thinking
them.
about like, oh, I'm trying to move just my finger right here. I don't have to think
I don't
about
understand
that.
how it's so perfect on all sides like that. They know what you are looking at or what
No, it's just
their
it just
food is looking at before it approaches them.
it just
I
does it
guess
from
that's
all
how I have to
sides. So it
phrase
looks
it.
like yeah.
Haven't you ever?
This makes sense to me how it would know on the outside what it needs to do, the texture, everything. Like it's
Have you
filling in
ever-
a blank. It's not wrapping around something perfectly. It's filling
It's
in
done
a
it so
blank.
many times though.
If
Done
I
it so
could
many times in his
turn,
life.
How long
I
did it
know.
live?
Okay, for example,
A long time, I think.
I know what
They do it
a
every single day.
I know what a T-shirt looks like. So if I wanted to play hide and go seek and I wanted to hide in the closet, I would turn into a T-shirt and hide in the closet.
Yeah.
Right. Well, that's what's scary because if this is true, and I still don't care how much documentation, millions of dollars, marine biologists, cameras, I'm still calling bullshit until I
Okay.
see it with my own eyes. And I'm not saying I'm
You're,
like that with
you're
everything.
never going to see that.
Flat Earth, all that kind of stuff.
Actually,
Oh, God.
Not
I
right.
did see it at the Atlanta aquarium. I wonder if I have a video.
It's not good enough.
But I saw the
Yeah,
cuttlefish.
aquarium would do it for you. Actually, they probably got them there. Yeah.
I would like
I
to see
saw
one
the
do that as a
cuttlefish, and it
plan.
was laying on the bottom of a rocky surface, and you couldn't like the one swimming around you could see, but then you would look really close and you're like, oh my god, there's one there at the bottom, and it was like almost impossible to see.
Almost?
Almost impossible.
Because the video that they showed, if it wasn't enhanced, that was impossible to see.
Right.
No, actually, when you see it again, you can actually kind of see like where the tentacle ends and stuff.
If you're
I
really
saw
thinking
that.
about it.
I was still
Yeah, if you know about it, once I saw it, once it froze on one of the parts again, I saw okay, there's the tentacles kind of right.
trick photography.
These cuttlefish weren't really doing the like their skin like the octopus was on there. They were just laying really flat on it.
Mhm.
So they were almost flat. So if you looked at the pebbles, you could see like a little rise, and you're like, "Oh my god, there's one right there." You
See,
know?
that even makes sense to me. But that octopus was like perfect.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Well, they
I
have
wanna
more.
not believe
They have
it.
more skin to work with than the cuttlefish. The cuttlefish I saw were only this big. The octopus is like, you know, huge.
I'll tell you why I want to not believe this.
Why is
there
that?
could be humans now that are just creatures from another planet that can do the same thing on this earth. Now, if you can't believe that, then that's photoshopped.
What? Why do you think humans? That's
I'm
not a
telling you.
necessity for humans.
No. What I'm saying is just for aliens to chill on this earth without being known. Maybe they want to attack later on. Who knows? But right now, if they're hiding, they could hide amongst us. Because if the octopus is that good, and there's something from another planet out there that can do the same thing on our land, then how do we know? You can't say that they're not here right now. Then
There's probably moon men on your background right now. We would never even notice.
figures aliens trying to get me from behind.
Yeah. Would it be the first time?
No,
They're just trying to
Um,
moon you.
I'm not even gonna do a
What?
Uranus joke. It's not happening.
But I don't know. It is a pretty cool thing, but I don't know if it's. I'd still rather take the flying than be able to do that.
It would seem like that would be way cooler.
What, flying or just?
Flying. No, it'd be
Oh,
great,
okay.
like as a party trick, and then after that, like if you did it as a party trick, and you're like, all right, now I'm out, and you flew after you did the squid.
Yeah, but
after you did the
But
squid,
if you went
people would be more
if you
amazed at
went
you
all-
flying after.
ultimate Porky's mode and you could just blend in with the girls' locker room,
I would do that,
that's not
except
a party trick anymore. That's just like a daily trick.
right. But the thing is I would use that not for a girl's locker room, but more like assisted living facility.
What?
You're what made it weird.
Yeah, but then you'd also think like, hey, I could fly up to like a nice hotel apartment if I could fly like a bird, you know,
True.
and look through the window too. If we're getting perverted, I'm saying, you know, you could still fly and be perverted.
You're just saying through any window, though. You weren't going to the old lady type of thing.
No,
Like I was doing.
no,
Okay.
Yeah,
Have
I
you
was
seen
definitely
Brickleberry, by the way?
no. You already asked me that. No, I haven't.
You got to watch.
Remember, I told you that was the clown from Howard Stern.
Yeah. Yep. Which, congratulations. That's a great show. clown. From
Yeah.
Howard Stern.
I don't know why you're watching that and not watching Rick and Morty.
Because it's not on Netflix.
Oh yeah, it's on Hulu. Damn.
Yep. The complete opposite. Couldn't be farther away because Hulu is just like, to me, the equal opposite. So it couldn't be farther away because I absolutely have no subscription. And
What
I
do you
go
mean
on
it's-
YouTube.
Oh,
I
I
can't
see what you're saying.
find. I can only find previews of the show.
But it's
or
only
whatever.
Hulu's only like $4.99 now.
Right, which is cheaper than Netflix then.
Yeah, but that doesn't still have commercials at $4.99.
So that's
Commercials,
for
yeah.
commercials, yep.
Non-commercials is like $12 or
I
something.
could put up with the commercials.
Nah, deal breaker
For
for me.
$4.99, I would drop Amazon and do the. I would do Hulu probably if I drop Amazon.
Can't
Yeah, I
do
would do-
commercials.
I would go Hulu and then just watch Rick and Morty and then maybe Community and something else and then go back to Amazon. Like switch it up. Amazon does it where you can pay it monthly now though too.
And then just discontinue.
You don't have to buy the year
Right.
like you used to.
I think I might consider that.
Yeah.
How's it
Well,
going
make sure
over
you
there?
keep it because I'm mooching off your Prime account.
You definitely are, aren't you?
Yeah.
And it's not worth it if you start paying for it or anything.
No, you're
I don't want
not.
to pay for it
Which you've already suggested, I think, in passing.
because like you can add people to your Prime account for free.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I don't buy enough off Amazon, but just watching The Sopranos every year pays for it.
Yeah, but now I did that because I have that anyway because I have DirecTV with HBO. So
Couldn't
I
you
can
buy
watch-
like the whole series of Sopranos for like $30 maybe?
no, that's like $100, isn't it? Yeah.
No, it's hundreds of dollars to buy the
Yeah.
Is it really?
Yeah.
I watched them all kind of for free. I want to say free because my dad has HBO for the boxing and stuff. So then with
Probably
that,
not hundreds for the DVDs, but to stream
with that I get the
online,
Sopranos.
that goes
I'm
with
talking about the
anything.
DVDs. How much are the Sopranos DVDs?
Sopranos complete series and Blu-ray is $77. Sopranos a complete series $89. Yep. So I paid $99 to stream it to my house for 1 year. So if I discontinued it, then I win. But
Right,
then
but I
don't
thought you
get all-
said like you're gonna like have it to watch it once a year or something.
Yeah.
You bought them outright, though, right?
Yeah, so I get the benefits of the Amazon.
Yeah, you can cancel Amazon Prime. You still have them.
No.
Oh, you didn't buy them outright.
No,
Oh,
yeah,
it's just
okay.
streaming.
it's part of the free streaming, exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
That's
that
basically
could
what
go
mine.
away.
That's
Like-
basically what mine is with an HBO code.
You don't ever own them because Netflix is taking so many things off.
Yeah.
They had all the Married with Children thing, like the whole series on there.
Could you
I was
could you
watching
go
that in the
really
parking
old
lot.
school? Couldn't you go really old school and hook a VCR up to your TV and record stuff on a tape?
Yeah, probably.
Well, yeah. Well, or you can just use like a DVR.
There's so many other things
Like
you could
purchase
do.
your own DVR though and use it?
Well, see, with mine, you can actually. I haven't tried it out yet, but you can actually record something on the DVR, which is always in the main. There's only one box that actually has a recording thing, but you can play it off any box in the house, and you can actually play it off your computer.
Right, but you can't download you can't DVR a Netflix thing, right?
If you want to hook it up to that, you should be able to. Yeah.
Well, Sam, you
What?
can do the.
Well-
I got one better for you.
I got a capture card and stuff. I could do it with that. Yeah.
Yeah, you can
There's
do
always a
that,
way to.
yeah.
There's always a way to steal anything coming off your screen. There'll always be a way to do
It's
that.
a free studio screen capture thing that you told me about.
Yeah, that too.
You can just
Yeah.
light that up and record.
I use the NVIDIA one now. You can use it like that comes with the graphics cards.
How does the free thing you're talking
Or
about?
OBS. OBS actually does it better than the free screen one.
Well, what's the resolution on OBS or the?
It could be as big as you want it. An OBS. So
1080.
there's no limitations in OBS pretty much.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, you can make it like
Oh,
perfect quality.
BS.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So yeah, you can steal it off there and then put. I mean, but it's a lot of people are just like don't even want to deal with that. And that's why they have Netflix. It's just like I don't feel like finding it. I don't feel like accidentally getting a virus or something from a torrent site or.
Right.
You can screen share
My screen looks so dark right now.
those off and on.
All right, Billy, I'm throwing it to you. Bring us home.
What up? What do you want me to do with that?
I don't know. I know you got something you want to talk about.
Well, related to animals and evolution, let's think of the dumb ones, which brings this up.
I like that.
There's two, like deer and rabbit, I'm sure, are really smart. They're both fast.
Yeah,
But
they got their things going on.
when they see headlights, they stare right into them. And funny thing is I heard a British guy. I watched this. What the hell is it? Like a TED Talk type of thing. And basically at the end of it, they're like, how to hack your body to where you get more energy and blah, 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 stuff like that. But basically what it ended up being after an hour of watching it, I was like, I'm going to power through the whole thing. I watched it and he talked about basically at the end, it's just like, you just got to breathe properly. So like the whole seminar was stretched out to where here's the trick. So basically he's telling you to breathe. That was the trick. That's how you get more energy in life. So dumb. But anyways, it could be motivational people, but most of them are probably dead if they didn't breathe. So that has nothing to do with this except for the fact that
all the bad things that we're thinking of, like even with the deer in the headlights, it's humans that kind of mess it up. Like, yeah, cows were probably perfectly fine until humans are like, wow, that's a huge animal that just tastes delicious and is so easy to kill. Same thing like manatee. You're like, why would you want to look like a rock and be huge and float at the surface to get rammed by boats?
That part does suck. The sea cow thing does suck. The regular cow thing is we promote growth. We promote more cows on the earth.
Yeah, I know.
It's supposed to be bad for the environment when they fart, supposedly, which I think is ridiculous. But supposedly that causes global warming. Okay. So these cows are here because we brought them here. So there's been more cows alive because humans than dead. Right. And then when they die, then there's more cows dead. But then there's more cows alive than dead at the time because they keep having babies and we keep farming them. It's just the same thing with trees. Oh, we're so mad about cutting trees down. Well, yeah, mowing down the rainforest is a bad idea if you're not going to replant and reseed. But tree farms.
No, there's definitely way less trees, though.
There's way less trees in there.
Yeah, that doesn't work.
Because
there's way less
like water.
Because people have to build and make houses. I understand that. There's got to be people have to live. There's only so much room on the
But we definitely chopped down way more trees than planted.
I understand that, but there's tree farms where they chop the trees down, like
wood
floors.
I get reforestation,
yeah,
but
that's fine.
The percentage of that compared to how much
floors. Customers wanted to buy tile over wood floors.
Remember that New York City
the trees to make the floors.
New York City was a forest at one time.
I understand that, and that's why I was saying people need somewhere to live. So of course there's less trees.
Yeah, of course.
But then there's other places in the world where there's only stones.
Look how
and there always was stone.
Yeah, but look how crazy much that is. Where there'll never be a forest again.
Here's deforestation.
One pile of litter.
That's not true. It could be a forest again. If we just left it alone, the world would just grow around those buildings.
All right. Here's deforestation, and where I know I'm getting old, so down where my nuts are hanging, that's where reforestation is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Deforestation is a lot higher than.
But let's not forget about the fact that when there's tree farms where there's a plot of land and they grow trees.
Where there used to be trees before we chopped them down.
Yeah, there was trees every forest.
And then we reforest it. Also, there's a possibility that wherever there is no trees now, they can be planted again. Maybe not as much, but it can happen. So we can still help and make it better. But when people get all crazy about, I don't want the wood, they chop down trees to build that house. They chop down. The companies that have these trees for you that are provided for lumber, not all of them, but they're going to run out of supply. So their business plan is going to get fucked up somewhere if they don't replant. So obviously most of these companies are reforesting on their lands to be able to chop them down again. It might take 15, 20 years for them to even be chopped down again, but they're doing it over and over again. And
let's go back to your dumb evolutions.
Okay.
Thing.
Not that it was dumb what I was talking about, but just
evolutions.
What was dumb evolutions? Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
But I just want to talk about the meat cows one more time. They're delicious, and they wouldn't be here if it wasn't for us. So we're not killing cows; we're making cows, and that's where the beef comes from. We did not eat a sacred cow when we eat a hamburger. It wasn't a cow that was here 50 years ago. It was long. It was amongst a bunch of other cows that died a long time ago. So if they're going to be butchered and slaughtered, then I'm still going to eat them because they're there. I'm eating them because they're there. Now on to other things that people eat: deer, rabbit. I think there's a reason why they're dumb when it comes to us. Going back to where the problem here, when they stop and they go, and they freeze up, a deer in the headlights. My point in my TED Talk story was that guy was British that did the TED Talk, and he said rabbit in the headlights, which is why I wrote it down the other day. I was like, we need to discuss this because when you look this up, when you look up what does rabbit in the headlights mean, you figure you're going to be people going, dumbass, it's deer in the headlights. There's not. I guess there's like a certain percentage of people that actually use the term rabbit in the headlights as opposed to deer.
It's British. It must be a British thing.
I don't think it is just British. I think other people actually say this.
Did you look up rabbit in the headlights bloke?
No, I did not.
Oh, okay. I was going to say. Because that would be the...
I looked up rabbit in my spoke.
Yeah.
But the whole point
in America, I would say it's got to be at least like 95% say deer.
Has to be, because that's all we ever heard, right?
Right.
But then, is it literally all the rest of the population that has an accent that said rabbit?
How we're talking about cows, most other countries would be talking about goat.
Actually, we have the accent. And you knew I was going to say that.
Jesus.
We have what accent? What do you mean we have the accent?
Well, we have the accents. The British people are actually have the right way of speaking. We have the accents.
I just found this out, that the British changed from our accent to that accent to sound more fluent.
No, that was not that. No, it's the spelling that happened.
Well, it works.
No, look it up. The British changed their accent.
Yeah, but it didn't sound like ours.
At a certain point.
We have so many. Nobody sounded like they're from Brooklyn over in.
Not Brooklyn, but they sounded American. And they changed.
Yeah, but we have so many in America. They might sound like one American one a little more, but I'm telling you,
the British have different ones too.
They changed over time too. We used to sound almost British even like 200 years ago. Yeah,
the colonials.
It just changed over time and was kind of like us, but not
Well, like when you hear like who was the one chick? Who was like the famous actress chick from a long time ago?
British?
Never narrowed.
Like with no, American chick. She was a famous actress. Damn it.
A lot of those.
I know.
Elizabeth Taylor.
I'm talking about a long time ago, like with Humphrey Bogart movies and
Greta Garbo, Elizabeth
Judy Garland?
Judy Garland.
Or Judy Garland. What's frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn or whatever.
Oh my god, I was going to use that as my intro thing. Frank.
Isn't it after Judy Garland?
I don't think so.
I don't know what her name was. So what's the point, though? That will still help us even if we don't know her name?
Wait, let me see. Okay,
because
really The Aviator. Okay, let me look up The Aviator. And this is going to get me...
Leonardo DiCaprio?
Yes. Do you remember the girl that he was walking around with and she talked all hoity-toity, kind of?
I never saw the movie.
Oh. All right.
Did he have a long ears and a big fluffy tail? Yeah, never saw him.
All right, let's see. I got to see who the actress was playing in that movie. That's who it is.
With our accent, we sound like a bunch of assholes, but if we all had British accents, even if we were talking about pooping, it would seem more sophisticated. So that's
I always thought the opposite. There's some British accent that just sound
Katharine Hepburn. That's what I was thinking of. Katharine Hepburn.
Okay. When you think of like a peasant, like just a peasant, look
baffle you.
Yeah, I just totally think of like total like dirtball, teeth missing.
Yeah, rugby
incest,
players, basically,
kind of shit.
Well, not the incest part, but rugby players, for sure.
See if there's any clips of Katharine Hepburn and how she
disrespect.
sounded.
Just want to make that clear.
Huh?
No disrespect to rugby players.
No, I'm talking about like I'm actually talking more about like the Middle Ages. Well, I mean, we don't know what they really sound like, but you know.
No, we don't. They were clapping two coconuts together because they never had horses around the kingdom. Don't ever go to Camelot. 'Tis a silly place.
Actually, if Michael Caine changed his voice a little bit, he'd actually kind of sound like the peasant kind of.
Who's Michael Caine again? Sounds so familiar.
Like Batman and stuff.
Yeah, the
You
newer
mean Michael
Batmans.
Keaton? Oh,
No, and like Muppets Christmas Carol, that kind of stuff. He was Scrooge in that. I don't know if you ever saw that.
Hang on, let's listen to Katharine Hepburn.
Okay. Is that the person you were talking about?
Yes.
And she's really American. That was your whole point, right?
Yes, but she has like it's not even British. It's just like an actress. I don't
The
know.
girl that plays Scully or I can't remember which one's which. The girl that's in X-Files.
Let's hear this.
There's something engaging about it, this goddess business. Something more challenging to the male than the more obvious
That's a
charm.
guy.
Really?
Really. We're very
Yeah.
vain, you know. This citadel can and shall be taken, and I'm the boy to do it.
You seem quite contemptuous of me all of a sudden.
You hear that weird accent?
None of you.
It is weird because it's in
Never
between
you.
British and English, regular American English.
Yeah, back then, like a lot of radio
on this earth.
hosts and stuff sound like that.
I can tell
Well,
you
anybody
something
will.
inside of you. You either can't help or make no
Just because it's
attempt.
recorded that we know
Your
it.
so-called strength, your prejudice against weakness, your blank intolerance.
Is that all?
That's the gist of it.
And
What?
then Cubs win the World Series.
First-class woman.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that type
You've
of
learned to
stuff.
have some
Yeah.
regard for human
Yeah.
frailty. It's a pity your own foot can't slip a little.
So
World
like
Series
at
champion.
a certain point, like the British did the same thing as us, but they kept going even further to sound more and more unlike American.
Okay.
So, but I'm
I don't
trying
think
to.
I don't think they sound like our exact accents though.
So basically,
Yeah, I don't know.
Whoever
how
has
they
accents,
sounded.
they're
Because we
racist
have
against
accents.
Americans.
You have to admit we have accents if we say someone has like a New York accent. That means you
Yeah.
gotta admit like, oh, we have accents. You know what I mean? Yeah.
But a lot of people have non-regional accents where you
I
can't
know, but
tell
it's
where
still-
they're from.
It's just they call them American accents.
Yeah.
Do you
Yeah.
guys consider American a race?
No.
No.
And that's the problem with America.
No, British people aren't a race either.
What?
If everybody in America was considered the American race, then we would all get along a little bit better.
Nationality.
What are you talking about?
I'm just telling
Nationality.
Nationality?
you, turn
Yeah.
American into a race, and everybody
you
here will get along. Well, you should.
Can't do it.
You should.
I
Still
could
be a
see
melting
saying,
pot.
let's get rid of like race and just say we're all humans.
Are
That's
Indians
more-
a race?
Yeah.
Are
You can't
Indian
say-
American Indians a race? Because they're called American Indians. So-
Native Americans.
So
Native Americans, yeah.
Oh, they're called Native Americans. Yeah, but they weren't Americans at the time, so.
Yeah, they were.
And they're also
By-
not Indians.
By English definition. They were called
Yeah.
it was called America.
So they don't accept it. We
It was called
just said fuck it, you guys.
colonial America.
You know what's weird is Latinos don't have a race. They're still white.
Yeah, that's what it says Caucasian / Latino or
Yeah.
whatever it says in the things.
And that's why they could be considered Latin Americans.
but
part
you
of
know
the American race.
that's still
No,
up to
they're-
debate though.
Not European. They're from Spain, so they're considered white European.
Yeah, but not
Caucasian,
no,
I
but
don't
not
think
Mexicans
they're-
though. Mexicans aren't from Spain. They just
Right.
speak Spanish. They're like from the Mayans and like they're from natives from America.
Yeah, a lot of them. It's all
The
mixed.
dark
so
skin
it's
ones,
hard to,
yeah. Yeah,
it's
I know.
hard to
It's-
tell. They're all
The
mixed. So.
Latinos and the
Yeah.
Mexicans are here, and they're
Like you have like the really white looking ones, but then like the dark ones are actually like from the natives of like
They'd be
Mexico.
more native. Yeah, they'd still be
Yeah.
more Native American,
Mhm.
Exactly. Yeah.
which is, I'm pretty sure they're Chinese, which is
Speaking
hard to
of
say.
Chinese, I want to ask you
Because
something.
the Chinese were the first to come over to America when it
Yeah, but
froze over.
they're already natives here though.
Not when the Chinese came over a long time ago. That's
They're
what I'm
just
talking about.
Asians in general.
Before
I
before
never really knew
the
that. Why does like Christopher Colombo or whoever get all the credit?
no before that Leif Erikson came over way before.
Yeah, I know. I mean, there's some Spanish or Italian guy, but
But
like
no, no. You're thinking of it was a Viking. Leif Erikson came over to
Then why does
northern Canada first.
then why did they all get any of the credit? I don't get it.
I don't know.
Oh, I just discovered
We kinda
America.
do.
Well, the
Because-
Chinese already did it.
I watched a documentary where they found a map that the Vikings drew, and it showed I'm trying to think of the northern. There was islands off of Canada that were drawn on a Viking
Greenland.
map.
Greenland.
No, farther over than Greenland.
In Iceland.
From Greenland, I'm talking about part of Canada.
Oh.
They went over from Greenland, like it showed the map of Greenland, obviously, because the reason why it's even called Greenland was to get the guy from.
People go there, yeah.
Yeah, the guy wanted people to go there.
And then they called Iceland. Yeah, and then Iceland was actually like the nice one, but he called it Iceland. So
Sounds like a fucking trick to me.
It was.
Speaking of colors, I got a question for you.
Yep.
Actually, I have a statement. This is why I think ultimately skin color is never an issue. The reason why, now just think about this. The reason
How's this going to actually turn? Is it going to ironically turn racist somehow?
Somehow it'll turn racist. Somehow you guys will turn me into racist, even though I'm trying to save humankind. Skin color makes no difference. Skin color. I'm not talking about attitude, where you come from. You know, people might consider me a redneck, maybe by first appearance sometimes, whatever. People are going to think whatever they think, right? Oh, I got the blue jeans and a black shirt when I'm working. They might think I'm a redneck. As soon before I even talk for anything, people are always going to judge. But skin color means nothing for this reason. Vision an Asian man right now. An Asian man. Stereotypical Asian man.
Probably good at math, yeah.
Yeah, but no. I'm not talking about traits anymore. I'm talking about visual. Now I'm talking about visual appearance, skin tone. Vision an Asian man in your head.
Okay, got it.
All right, you got him?
Black guy, really good at basketball.
Now now imagine his skin tone brown.
Okay,
and you'd be like Vietnamese or something.
Nope, it's a Chinese man. Total Chinese features, skin tone is brown. Is he African American? Is he considered a black man?
I'd call him Vietnamese or something.
You can't, though, because he's just like Chinese. Right? I just told you he's Chinese. That's the main thing here. Here's a Chinese man, and total Chinese features, but his skin tone is black. Would you think? Yeah. Would you think of more of Chinese, or is he still?
I'd say he's Hawaiian or something.
What an albino African American? That's all white.
Yeah, but that's actually not strange. We've all seen that before.
Okay, so that's what I'm saying. Is he a black man?
Yeah, according to the ASPC or whatever the hell they made up. That separates people. Yeah, the thing that separates all races.
Right.
American Society for Prevention of Cruelty to Animals.
Anyways,
SPCA.
Native Americans have Western Eurasian origins.
I don't think it was done
same as Japanese, Chinese, and Koreans. And then it says, so there seems to be... I'm talking about, like, when first races were, like, separating. It was iced over, and the Chinese walked through Russia, through where it was iced over, and that's how they got to America.
Mm-hmm.
That's why... Or Alaska, yeah. The land bridge. Used to be land bridge there.
Yeah, through that land bridge. That's why they're trying.
That's what happened, or that's what you think happened?
That's what scientists say happened.
Okay.
It
was supposed to have happened.
But I mean, if you look, you've seen Native Americans before, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you've seen like Hawaiians before.
Yeah.
They look a lot alike.
I know Hawaiians look a lot more Asian.
What about Mongolians?
Than natives, you think?
Yeah.
I think they look pretty close. Myself.
Eskimos look like Native Americans to me.
Yeah.
They kind of have this more of closer.
Right.
But more Asian than like the normal Indians.
Supposed to be.
Yeah.
Normal Indians.
But real quick, what do the show and a natural childbirth have in common?
I think you've already used I'm out. Or we're out. Okay. No. It's not that?
No, that was a gay one. That was John Travolta in the 87.
Oh, I'm out. Okay.
This one's we gotta head out, I guess.
Even though we gotta head out. Wait, I got one for you.
What's that?
All right. What is this show and the doctor telling you to come back for your non-natural birth have in common?
What?
See you later.
What?
C-section?
C-section?
Yeah.
So what's this? Just because the letter, the only C part.
Yeah, C.
Nice. Well, what do us and Moses
What
have in
about
common?
Wait, what about a delayed Mexican? This is somehow a see you later joke, but S-I. I'm not even gonna do it. You do
All right.
yours. You do yours. No, do yours.
Well, let's go back to your C part. I was gonna say, what do us and Moses have in
Are
common?
you trying to
The C
out-see
part.
me?
Let's see.
Semen is the relation? No, you can't. You can't go there. I already know.
What is-
Your face is red just thinking
Go
about
there. Go there.
I don't even know where I was going.
Oh, okay.
it. I know where I was going. I'm not
Nice.
saying it.
I'm trying to think.
Did I ever tell you my idea for a mermaid? I
What-
did text you.
I-
that.
We're trying to get out of the show now.
Yeah, here we go. What do us and humans not have in common at all?
Not having
And
common.
will never have in common?
All right, what's that?
Peace.